What's up, boys? It's your boy Midladder Menace here. Today we're gonna be rating every single card in Clash Royale. First of all, in the F tier, we find the Monk. I don't see anything flashy about this guy. We have the Phoenix, no splash damage, so he's garbage. No splash damage, so he's garbage. Then we have the Skeletons, 3 troops that can be one-shot and they never get any value. Then we have the Mighty Miner. He doesn't deal with swarms, nothing much about him. Skeleton King? Meh, I don't see anything flashy, so no. Archer Queen, she's almost impossible to use. Fisherman? Nah, too skilled. Then we have the minions. I don't know, just nothing flashy, alright? Rune Giant, it doesn't deal much damage, so that justifies it to be garbage. Berserker doesn't have that much HP, same for the Skeleton Dragons. Oh, the Electro Spirit. Meh, I don't know, it's just one card with barely any elixir. Oh, Goblin Cage. Yeah, it doesn't deal direct damage as a building, which doesn't really fit Clash Royale. We have Royal Pigs. I don't know, they're not as good as the Hog Rider. Bats, again, swarms, sensitive, and same for the Heal Spirit. Oh, Bandit? Yeah, she's too skilled. She never dashes. I don't know. No one knows how to use this card. It's way too complicated. Royal Delivery, it takes 10 hours to land. Come on. Cannon Cart, I don't know. It's just, yeah, a personal opinion. Flying Machine is too weak. Rascals, same. Cannon offers nothing flashy. Same for the Musketeer and the Giant. Ice Spirit, again, it's sensitive. Dark Prince? Yeah, sorry, not my cup of tea, alright? Hunter, his attack takes way too long. Royal Ghost. And then we have Fire Spirit. Again, any spirit is just one elixir, gives no value and barely has HP. Barbarian Hut, I would have ranked it higher, but I don't know, I just don't like it. Tornado, it takes way too much skill, sorry. Ice Wizard, barely deals damage and barely has health. How do you expect this card to be good? Mega Minion, it's also pretty sensitive. Moving on to the D tier, these cards aren't necessarily bad there, but they're not very good. Bomber offers nothing flashy. Zappies, they're just weak to a lot of things. Goblins? Nah, sorry. Guards, they're just 3. I want War Swarms, come on. Bowler? Yeah, I don't know, his attack speed is pretty slow. Skeleton Barrel, Skeleton Army is much better. Elixir Pump, I don't know, it doesn't work with any deck. It's mostly just beatdown, and it's just an additional card, while you could put something like Electro Giant instead. Spear Goblins, nah, too weak. Knight is very basic card. Void does not deal with swarms. Earthquake doesn't hit air, so it's not that good. Goblin Giant, nah, as I said, Electro Giant is much better. Archers, weak to arrows, come on. Then you have Tombstone, it's just a bunch of skeletons. Baby Dragon offers nothing flashy. Clone would have been good to be more toxic and spam some attacks, but the clones are very fragile. Executioner, he just stays stuck in one position while attacking. Wizard is much better. Night Witch, she can't do anything. I don't know, I just don't see that she's a support card. Come on, she barely has any health. Battle Healer, I wish, honestly. I want to support my elite barbarians, but no. Magic Archer, he requires way too much skill to use, sorry. Mother Witch, too sensitive. Goblin Demolisher, I don't know. Both him and the Bomber suck. 3 Musketeers, they get, nah. And Goblin Machine, honestly, when I saw this card being released, I was excited to replace Mega Knight, but it got nerfed, so it would have been an interesting one. C tier, these cards are situational and don't work a lot. First of all, we have the Tesla. I mean, come on, you could pick the Inferno Tower instead, and also attacks air. Barbarians, if it wasn't for the Fireball, I would have ranked them higher. Bomb Tower, sorry, but it doesn't deal with Mega Knight or other tanks, so sorry. Rocket, it's impossible to hit. Come on. Battle Ram, I don't know, it just barely connects for some reason. Golem, it takes way too long to spawn, and just for 1 elixir less, you could get much better options like Mega Knight or something like that. Yeah, this lightning? Nah, sorry, not my cup of tea. Ice Golem, it does barely anything, come on. Lava Hound, Yeah, I mean, Lumberjack is better if you want to pair it with a balloon. It's a very skillful strategy, come on. Yeah, Skeleton Giant, he never connects to the tower. Snowball, I don't know, nothing too flashy. Goblin Drill, it takes way too long to reach the tower. Electro Dragon, if his zaps connected to more troops, I would have been happier. Evo E-Drag. Sorry, I'd rather Evo Wizard or something like that. Come on. Suspicious Bush. Yep, a card that had a lot of potential, but nah, I don't know, I just don't like it. And Goblin Curse, I've had so much fun with it when it was released, dealing with those annoying swarms. B tier, these cards are better than the ones below. Minion Horde, I like overleveling them, come on. It's so amazing to see my opponents desperately try to defend them. Balloon, yeah, it's amazing, especially with the Lumberjack, but that's pretty much the only thing I can think of. Goblin Hut, it creates a lot of pressure, I love it. Miner, yeah, I mean, he requires a bit too much skill, but, you know, he pairs with wall breakers, and I love that. Furnace, it deals chip damage, isn't that nice? Poison, deals with swarms, very good, but it deals barely any damage. Mortar, yeah, I like it when it locks onto the tower. And then you have Barbarian Barrel. Yeah, it's not really as good as the log. But hey, it deals with firecrackers, so that's good. Goblin Stein. Yeah, too much positioning required, but it's pretty decent. And Goblin Gang, it covers both ground and air as a swarm card, so it's nice. A tier, these cards are amazing. Starting off with the freeze ball, I love it when I catch my opponent off guard with a freeze while he tries to defend my balloon. So amazing. Same thing for the graveyard. I put something to tank for it and it deals amazing damage. Little Prince, yep, that guardian is so useful. Mirror, I like to cheese with it. For example, Mirror Elite Barbarians or E-Giant, they're just amazing. Zap, it counters P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight's counter, which is Inferno Dragon or Inferno Tower, so that justifies it being there. Fireball, it eliminates a lot of annoying cards like Firecracker and Goblin Barrel. Rage, yeah, it helps with the cheese, for example, Elite Barbarians to eliminate some skeleton army or something like that. X-Bow, it's amazing when it locks onto the tower. It's much better than the mortar though. Golden Knight, that dash is broken. Come on, it breaks through swarms. Royal Giant, he's so cheesy and I love that. Sparky, that damage is absurd, like come on. And same for the Dart Goblin, he's so annoying, I love it. Same for the Ram Rider, it always connects to the tower and I like that. Wall Breakers, pair them with Freeze or Miner, I don't know, you can do a lot of things with them. And Elixir Golem, it's just good. Such HP for such a low cost of Elixir, come on, take me in, come on. S tier, these cards are broken. Starting off with the arrows, like, they counter so many annoying things. Princess, Goblin Barrel, Skeleton Army, Firecracker, name a lot of things, come on. Valkyrie, she's a tanky card that deals splash damage. Isn't that broken? Oh, Hog Rider, it always gets that one last hit. It's so fast and reliable as a tank and I love that. Yeah, Mini P.E.K.K.A, that thing is fast, has high damage, and high HP. What more do you want? Oh, Wizard? His splash damage is absurd. He just really deals with swarms a lot. Combine him with Mega Knight and you have an unstoppable push. Then we have Inferno Tower, the best counter for the best cards like P.E.K.K.A and Mega Knight. Like, that's why I always carry around Electro Wizard or Zap or stuff like that. Skeleton Army, yeah, I don't know, sometimes my opponent is broken and somehow predicts that. I don't know, they just use some cheats and stuff. Otherwise, that card is great. Goblin Barrel, yeah, I love annoying my opponent by always forcing them to stay awake. Yes, I sure do love myself some log bait. Witch, where do I start? I see a lot of fellows complaining about how broken the witch is, and she is! She deals splash damage, spawns skeletons, counter single, hit units like Prince or P.E.K.K.A, she's busted AF. And for only 5 elixir you get this overpowered card, overlevel that. Same thing for the Prince. It just dashes and always carry down the splash damage, or so just a spell so you can protect that Prince. Oh, log. Where do I start with the log? Counters Princess, Goblin Barrel, Skeleton Army. I don't know, just so many things. It's amazing. And Inferno Dragon, just like the Inferno Tower, counters broken tanks. Oh yes, P.E.K.K.A. Especially with that evolution. This card is amazing at 1v1s. It beats almost every card, so that's why I rank it up this much. Lumberjack with the Rage rework. I no longer have to worry about wasting my rockets or something like that just to counter that skeleton army. Come on. Princess? Yeah, first play at the bridge. Most skillful thing. Oh, Electro Wizard. It completely shuts down those annoying Inferno Towers or Inferno Dragon instead of Zap that only works once, so this card is definitely broken. Oh, Royal Recruits? You don't even need correct placement because every placement is good. Make sure to overlevel them, just like Elite Barbarians. They can take a tower on their own. I don't know, sometimes I meet some, again, cheaters who just use Ice Spirit and Skeletons, such irrelevant cards, and manage to counter my Elite Barbarians. But I mirrored them, so yeah, that's nice. Then we have Mega Knight. Oh my, this card is a hybrid. It's the jack of all trades. Spawn damage, jump damage, high HP, high damage, and splash damage. What more do you want? I always meet those level 15 Mega Knights, and I got inspired from them and learned that overleveling a Mega Knight is the best strategy. His evolution is broken too, so sometimes I carry around a P.E.K.K.A. which doesn't get countered by Electro Wizard or Inferno Dragon and stuff, yeah. Electro Giant, it deals with swarms by itself instead of those other stupid giants. I would have ranked the Royal Giant higher, but it has an evolution. I don't know, I'd rather have a better evolution like Firecracker. That thing has recoil, it dodges my arrows, it dodges the log. I don't know, it's just so broken. And that splash damage, oh, don't get me started on that. Yep, and that's it for the tier list. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you later when I bully another underleveled player with my overleveled Mega Knight, Witch, and Wizard. Goodbye.